Hey guys, Zephyrnix here, and I have no idea why this guy, Pyro, man, this guy decided to take a pot shot at me. So I'm like, alright, here we go. So first of all, let me show you how it worked out. First of all, if you look down here, where is it at? Here we go, right here. Pyro decides to say, how do you feel about being wrong about the PlayStation 3 hacking problem? So I went over here and said, how does it feel to be wrong about everything? How does it feel to fear me? And what was I wrong about? So here's the thing. And believe me, we're going to come to this page full circle in a minute. So this is the email he sent me, PM rather. He goes, I'll show you. Here you go. So he sends me this link to his own video. Like that's some form of proof. So this is actually the video that he sent me. So I'm going to go ahead and play you this real quick and just go ahead and do a response to it real fast. Here we go.
Let's go over here to the hacker situation. We supporters and 360 supporters blew this out of proportion due to the fact that they won't receive exclusives each and every month that cater to their age groups. So they just wanted to bash on the PS3 for the short amount of time that they were allowed to.
Mind you that PlayStation 3 is not receiving exclusive for every single month of the year. In fact, no one ever receives exclusive for every month of the year. That being said, actually, if you really think about it, Microsoft actually might be if you count Xbox Live Arcade games. But anyway, point is, no, buddy. And besides, when did I ever need permission to go ahead and own PlayStation 3 fanboys? I've been doing it since 2005, son. Keep going.
Okay, so let's go into each and everything that Sony actually just killed the hacker in court. He killed
the hacker. I'm gonna love this one.
Everything these haters said that Sony wouldn't get, they got it. Let's start listing off some stuff. Sony acquired the right to go through all the internet IPs of anybody that joined his website, visited his website between January 2009 to recent days. They also want a subpoena for the data from YouTube, Google, and Twitter accounts linked to his website. And now they have just acquired a subpoena for his PayPal records, which could lead back to Microsoft, since before the court case began, Microsoft was rumored to give George Hart some money in order to go to court with Sony. So it could even go farther back than that, as far as Microsoft could be behind the whole hacker situation for the PS3.
Now, mind you of this, he just so happened not to have any form of links or pictures of anything like that. You know, you never noticed that. You know, when he starts going off on those transcripts, he never has proof of that particular part. The big parts that he talk about, he never really has proof. But anyway, first of all, dude, newsflash. When you go for something, you get something, right? In the courts, when you go for something, and then you go for something else, and then go for something else, that's called phishing. That's called, hey, I couldn't find nothing here, so let's try going here. Oh, I couldn't find nothing here, so let's go her. Okay? Sony ain't got shit. Now, the funny thing is that as far as I know, now someone can, by all means, prove me wrong, because I do remember doing research on it. And I also remember watching a video by Infinite Retro on it, but I don't remember making a video about the PlayStation 3 hacker. But if I did, what would I have said? Would I have said that, oh, PlayStation 3 is going to lose, Sony's going to lose? Hell no! Sony is known for attacking the little guy. They've been doing it for a while now. What are you talking about? What? I need proof? Easy. Why don't you go ahead and do a Google or Bing, whatever you want to do it, on Bling. If you actually do your research, you'll actually find out that Bling was a two-person or maybe three-person company. All they did was create a PlayStation 3 emulator. PlayStation 1 emulator, right? Now, is that against the law? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. It is not against the law, and the damn thing didn't even, matter of fact, you couldn't even run ISOs on it. It was only strictly actual games that you can only run on it. The minute that they put it on sale, Sony waited for the minute they put it on sale and start taking pre-orders for it, and then bam, hit them with a court case. Now, the funny thing about it is that Sony lost that court case. Sony lost dramatically on that court case. Ironically enough, doing the same exact thing that they're doing now, which is phishing. The problem is, though, is that because of the fact that with all the court case and all the legal fees, they had to go ahead and drop the project. I'm not sure exactly why they had to drop the project. It sounds better if they actually continue the project and make money, but whatever, they had to drop the project. So Sony is known for going after the little guy. They've always been doing it. They're the fucking bully of the industry. But you guys support them. It's okay to support, the bully of the industry. Let's keep going.
And it's not far-fetched because they...
Oh, right. The Microsoft part. First of all, where the hell did you get that information from? I gotta know where you got that information from. I actually took it upon myself to go ahead and Google and do some research on that. I found no money that was transported from Microsoft to this guy, period. As far as I know, Microsoft don't even know who this guy is. So that's there from there, okay? No one has ever, I've never seen anyone go ahead, I've never seen any kind of news regulations. You said it was a rumor, right? So if there was a rumor, that means there will be some paper trail or digital trail in this particular case, but there is no digital trail, is there, Pyro? There never is when it comes to you. Let's keep going.
Use the greatest disaster in my life as a marketing tool.
Wow, your life sucks shit, dude. If that's the greatest disaster in your life, dude, everyone's been right about you all along then. Your life ain't worth shit. But let's keep going.
The Japan tsunami earthquake disaster. They used to market their failed search engine, Bing. I mean, you can't even scoop that low anymore. But by some fucking miracle, Microsoft does.
Now let me stop you right there, because that's basically all he says after he starts talking about anything else. No, he doesn't talk about anything else. Oh, he talks to Crisis 2 demo and all that stuff. Let me put it to you this way. First of all, buddy, if you have done your research, then you would have realized that that's not the case. First of all, let's look here, okay? Yeah, Microsoft apologized for the Bing Japan earthquake tweet. But here's the thing. They didn't use it as a marketing tool. Read it. They said this. How you can support Japan. They send the website. For every retweet, Bing will give $1 to Japan quake victims, up to $100,000, right? That's all they did. Where the hell do you see any marketing from it? In fact, not only that, I'm going to get to the big part in a minute, but not only that, but they're not the only people who have done this. This is actually something that already has been done by multiple and different companies. Hell, dude, Sony even did it. Newsflash, Sony even has a tool on their website. On PlayStation 3, they have a tool on PlayStation 3 to go ahead and to do that. So they've done it too. And yes, they have actually given out the information to the masses, to the media, to go ahead and acknowledge the fact that they have that on their site. You can go ahead and check it yourself at www.vgcharts.com. I think I saw it there. I gotta apologize about that. I was at work when I saw that. But I'm pretty sure they did do it. They might have done it on a tweet too. At any rate, here's the kicker though. Here's the kicker. Hold on, let me find it. Michael Ian Black tweeted as a response, "Hey Bing, stop using a tragedy as a fucking marketing opportunity. First and foremost, it was not a marketing opportunity. Second of all, why would you even consider? I don't even know why. Okay, well, first of all, let me respond with what Bing said. He said, quote, we apologize. We apologize. The tweet was negative. We apologize that the tweet was negatively perceived. The intent was to prove an easy way for people to help Japan. We have already decided to donate 100,000 K. Okay? Now, first of all, let's get understanding, right? Let's talk about Michael Allen Black for a second. Michael freaking Allen Black. Who the fuck? You know what? Know what Michael Allen Black just did right now? He used Japan's Support Japan and Bing as a stepping stool to make himself relevant. That's what he just did. The guy is a failed comedian. Matter of fact, now that I think about it, wasn't he the yes? He was the comedian who used 9/11, who used 9/11 as a punchline, as a freaking punchline. And what? Really? Really? We're going to go ahead and give this guy relevancy? I think not. This guy's a failure. Matter of fact, here, let's show how much a failure he is. First of all, motherfucker can't even afford his own freaking domain name. You know? He can't even get his own domain name. So that's one thing. Number two, check his calendar. 2009. Matter of fact, early 2009. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking. What's going on, dude? What's going on, dude? Your calendar is quite bare. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. I'm done with that one. Call it a day. You know what, Pyro Man? All you need to do, well, I would suggest self-suicide, but why not do your research, chump? Don't just take one thing for it. Find out what really happened. Because if you did go ahead and find out what really happened, it wouldn't be so easy to destroy you. And you always think, and the funny thing about it is, and I'm going to do a video on this one later. Matter of fact, no. I'm not going to say what I'm about to say right now. I'm going to drop a whole entire video on that particular subject I'm about to say right now. You guys have a good night. Zeph out.